Hi air signs, I'm here to do your reading. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Such a weird shuffle that I just did. Deception. You guys could be dealing with either a little bit of deception, like actual deception, or you guys could be dealing with someone wearing a false mask. Somebody not being truthful about how they feel. Somebody not wanting to acknowledge how they feel. I just feel like somebody doesn't even want to look at it. It's like they don't even want to like pay attention to it. So calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I feel like you're in the process right now of really connecting into like who is divinely meant for you. Like I feel like you're going through this process where you're raising your vibration so that you can align with someone who better suits what your desires are. Way too many. Oh, my own hair is stuck to my hands. Chicago could be important for somebody. I don't know if anybody's from Chicago or that's where maybe you're traveling to Chicago or you meet somebody who's from Chicago. The next card out is Release Your Ex. So the time has come to clear your energy. So I do feel like as you are in the process of raising your vibration and working with your guides and, you know, whoever you source from, as you're working with them, there's this need to keep releasing. Like I feel like this energy of basically just being like, oh my gosh, like how many more things do I need to let go of? How many more things do I need to work through? Is it ever going to end? Like, am I ever going to get to the end of this tunnel? Like, am I ever going to meet somebody who is aligned for me? And yes, you will. But there's still something that's lingering that needs to be released. It could be with an ex-partner. Could have to do with emotions, like very, very deep emotions. Maybe some people, or maybe, I'm trying to put it into words here. It's like, not depression, but like deeper than depression. It's like there's like these underlying like limiting beliefs that you've had since probably childhood, or, you know, could be the person that you're dealing with. But this is either you or the person that you're dealing with that's obviously going through this. I just feel like something could be connected to childhood, like a feeling or an emotion, or it's something that it's something that's very stressful to somebody. It's something that takes a lot out of you. It's something that makes you very tired. It's something that is connected to deep emotions, like almost like I almost feel like Scorpio or scorpionic energy here. And we'll pull one more. The wedding card. So this situation involves marriage. You have romantic feelings at the bottom of the deck. Oftentimes this card, to me, isn't always like the glorified wedding scenario. Like this card for me can also indicate somebody pursuing somebody who's married, or somebody having feelings for somebody who's married. This card can also indicate to me some deceptive behaviors, and that's because of like, look at the expression on his face, and she's like looking at him and he's like looking straight forward, and he's got like this look on his face, and it's like very hesitant energy, where it's like this feminine energy could be very tired of something, and you're choosing to walk away from a situation because you're very tired. Something's very exhausting. Something's very much, well, like there's a heaviness to it, where this feminine energy is making some type of choice or making some type of a decision. The masculine might see it coming, But I get the sense that there's also kind of like for whatever reason they're giving me art block right now, where it's like when you're creating something and then you hit like writer's block, where it's like you can't continue what it is that you're creating because it's like you hit this wall. And it's like this masculine energy is like hit this wall where it's like they like don't know, it's like a deer in headlights. But this feminine energy that I see and that I feel here is being guided to something else. Being guided to what is aligned for truly the both of them. Because it's not to say that this person doesn't want to be with this person, so to speak. It could just be a scenario where it's like you're just not aligned with somebody anymore, so you have to make a decision that's best for the both of you. Because you do have romantic feelings that are real and worth exploring. So you could have met somebody new who is aligned. Because like I said, with the calling in your soulmate, it's like you're trying to align to what is meant for you. There's something about Paris too. I don't know what that is about Paris. We have the Eight of Wands. There's some type of communication that's coming in very quickly. Some type of action, communication, verbal interactions coming in very quickly. Could even be an intuitive download, especially being with the calling in your soulmate card. It could be an intuitive download, some type of like a push, a nudge, some energetic shift. I feel more communication. Some type of communication, passionate communication from the Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who maybe has been isolated, maybe has been working on themselves. They've been working, could have been in a different situation. I feel like they're a traveler. I hear go where the wind takes them, so this person might literally go where the wind takes them. This person likes the color green, could be dealing with a Taurus. The Hierophant card here. This is strong commitment energy here. There's something that you need to release for the higher good because there's another commitment coming in. There's something that's very grounded, very stable. The Knight of Pentacles, even though they're like the slowest moving knight in the deck, they're one of the most reliable and most stable. This is something that somebody's going to communicate. So this could be this is like taking the next step in a situation where it's like somebody's ready to identify a connection. Somebody's ready to, it's like somebody hears the call, like the dog whistle. It's like somebody hears a dog whistle or something. Because like, you know how dogs can only hear certain pitches that humans can't? It's like you hear this frequency or this energy here with the Knight of Pentacles feels a frequency, and it's like a calling. Yeah, there's like a calling here. And they're being guided, and it has to do with I feel like they're spiritually being guided. It's like somebody's restless, and it's like they know that they're seeking their purpose. They're looking to lay down a foundation somewhere, and it's like there's a restlessness. Because it's like there's a restlessness. I don't know what that means. There's also a decision that needs to be made here. Ace of Pentacles, about a stable opportunity. A lot of earth energy here. You could be dealing with someone who also has another person in the scenario, which kind of does make sense with the release your ex situation here. You could be dealing with a masculine energy, Taurus energy. Very strong Taurus energy. This person is, I feel like they've been isolated for a long time, and it's like the communication's coming in. Like there's something about a dog whistle where it's like they hear... It's like they heard some type of a high-pitched frequency, and it was like a vibrational like shift that occurred when they heard this frequency, and it was like they finally it was like an aha moment. And I feel like they're being guided to make a decision here about a new opportunity that is extremely, extremely stable. This could have to do with finances and like career opportunities, business opportunities. Like this person could want to work with you and also have a relationship with you, especially with the Hierophant, because this really talks about commitment and spirituality and morals and like... I feel like somebody's making a decision when it comes to a partner that they're dealing with. I feel like somebody's, I just saw 111 on the clock that I have here. Somebody's making a decision about a partner that they could be in a commitment with, and there's a need to release the energy. I hate to say it like that, but that's really what I see. There's a masculine who has a very, they're in the process of communicating a decision that they've made, because I feel like somebody's cut somebody out. Like somebody has cut somebody out because they have their bags packed. So this person basically packed their bags, they cut somebody out. They're going after the Ace of Pentacles. They're looking right at it. They're looking at commitment and the Ace of Pentacles, and the only thing that was standing in their way was whatever they had to choose to cut out, which could have people having hurt feelings. Definitely having hurt feelings, but somebody feels like they missed an opportunity, but somebody's realizing that there's still opportunity, or there's still like a chance. Yeah, King of Cups. Somebody has a lot of emotion for somebody, but I feel like even though the King of Cups is somebody who's very in touch with their emotions, they're not always the most expressive. In my opinion, especially with this card here, this person's not very expressive with how they feel. They have a lot of emotion. They wear it on their sleeve. It's exposed. They're emotional and they know it. I just heard I'm an emotional man. This person feels like they missed an opportunity, and it's like regret, like a lot of regret. This person could play music too, guitar. Somebody has a foundation that's built, or they tried to build a foundation in the past, but it wasn't sturdy, or something wasn't sturdy. They realized what it was that they were invested in before was not sturdy. They realized where their passion was, where their heart was, and it was in the new direction. So they heard the calling. Somebody could also be, and when I say somebody, I mean vice versa. It could be you or the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, you or the person that you're dealing with could be communicating how one feels like they missed an opportunity. Somebody made a split decision. You or the person that you're dealing with made a split decision. And I just got like really feisty, so somebody could be like, somebody could have like a like an attitude, or like can be like sassy. Like this person can be like real like spitfire, kind of like, I don't want to say like backtalky, but like kind of playful backtalky. Like this person has attitude. That's what I'm really trying to say, is this person has attitude. So somebody realized that they had a very intense connection with somebody. They have a lot of feelings for somebody. It's like they look at another person and they see total balance and harmony. They want to give something to somebody. They want to share something with somebody. They want to balance something with somebody. And what is already flipped over in my deck that I did not see? Temperance was flipped over in my deck. So there's healing that is taking place. And it could be unknown healing, because I didn't know that the card was actually flipped over in my deck. I just glanced down and saw it while I was shuffling. So we also have the World card, and this has been coming out a lot lately. There's been a wrap-up of some type of cycle. Some type of illusionary energy, some type of, it's just a wrap-up. Like, it's time for somebody to make a decision about an investment or an opportunity. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It flipped back over. That's crazy. That was so cool. That was like the coolest shit ever. Sorry. Temperance. Something's being healed. Somebody's missed opportunities being healed. Somebody feels like as if, like somebody knows that they missed an opportunity. They feel it. They're going to communicate it, but it's being healed. Like something's being, it's like life is being brought back into the connection. Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must come down. Something's being put back together. Something's being unified. It's like two halves make a... I'm seeing like two halves make a whole, but don't get that confused, because I'm not saying two halves make a whole. I'm saying, like, in the sense of being like, oh, I found my other half. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, two halves make a whole as in, like, a mathematical proportion. Like, two halves literally make one whole. And that's not to be confused, because you should never feel as if you're finding the other half of yourself in another person, because you are a whole person and you need to believe that. So I don't ever want to, like, promote that type of, like, belief of saying, oh, this is my person, this is my other half. Like, no. I'm not promoting that way of thinking. I believe that two whole people make a great team. I just saw 555 on the clock when I said that. So somebody could be going through a lot of changes right now to become a whole person. Somebody could be going through transitional energy to heal that part of themselves that feels like they don't have their whole self. Somebody could be going through soul retrieval in order to get that work through. Or they've done some type of soul retrieval work where they've found a part of themselves where they're like, oh my gosh, like, I'm a whole person, like, I'm a healed person, and now I'm ready for my person, because I'm healed. Like, I'm better now. Like, I'm whole. I'm not seeking out codependent partners. I'm seeking out healthy, equal give and take, prosperity, emotional abundance, like, the whole nine. So something's being balanced out and healed. Something's coming together, because it's like the wheel is turning. So it's in favor for this person. These are too many cards, but I'm going to take these into consideration here. We have the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords here. Somebody could be dealing with somebody who's a little bit older than them, okay, but somebody knows that unconditional love is available. Somebody knows that it's there. However, there's some type of hesitation with the Emperor when it comes to this partnership because of the Five of Swords being here. Somebody could feel as if, like, they're under attack, or, you know, people are going to talk about who it is that they're dating. Like, maybe there's something taboo about the relationship where it's like, I don't want to be under fire because of the person that I pick, or, you know, there's something about it that makes this Emperor energy feel as if, like, they were under attack. Like, maybe there's people around them that don't support the connection between the two of you, but there's unconditional love with the Ace of Cups. Like, there's unconditional love here, and it's like two people are, like, being, like, attacked and targeted, but there's unconditional love. So that's a message that to some will make sense, because it's like two people love each other, but, like, there's a lot of, like, competitive energy or negative thoughts about the connection. Like, it's like two people are getting attacked for being together, and I don't mean physically attacked, I mean, like, emotionally attacked, like, where it's just like your friends don't support the connection, or the people around you are just like, why are you seeing that person, or why are you choosing to commit to that person? And what is in my hair? Oh, it's paint. Okay. It's just paint. Yeah, it's like they're like, why are you choosing to commit to this person? Like, why, blah blah blah, like, why? So that kind of energy is also here. So you could be dealing with somebody who's a little bit older than you, could have a foundation, could have a business, could be an entrepreneur. They have a lot of followers, like people who admire them, people who support them. I'm sorry. So I feel like this is also the type of person who, even though they are the Emperor energy, I do feel like this person takes their time, and it's like this person feels extremely, like, young when they're, like, with you, or when they're around you, or when they're around. It's like this person's going towards that. There's something youthful about the energy, even though the Emperor is typically somebody who's a little bit older. There's a youthfulness to this. So I am going to keep shuffling. Nine of Wands, yeah. Somebody's making a decision to cut out what no longer serves them. They're wrapping something up. They're done. They're making the choice. They're putting action behind something. They're taking initiative. They're taking control of a situation. They're letting go of something before it gets too much of a burden. Something, and I don't mean burden in a negative way. I mean like burden as in like very stressful. So they are cutting things out that are causing them stress because there's some type of decision that they have to make. So it seems like somebody's making some type of decision. They're moving towards releasing this. Releasing the heaviness. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, look at that. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, this feminine energy, like, knows exactly who this person is, and they're going directly to them. It's like this person's been climbing up the ladder, and they're just, even though they're climbing up the ladder towards this person, they're also minding their own business. And it's like they're just keeping to themselves. They're just moving forward, you know. They just focusing on themselves, working hard, grounding a situation, nurturing a situation. There's something that's also being provided, like there's a sense of being provided for. Somebody could also be ascending in spirituality. Yeah, somebody can be ascending in spirituality. There is an energy here where there could be a little bit of sorrow. Like, somebody could feel a little bit sad, could feel a little bit left out. Wow, look at that. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like as soon as... Yeah, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like as soon as you or the person that you're dealing with makes a decision to release what no longer serves them or release what is no longer on their vibrational level. Look at all that paint in my hair. Like, what is this? That's insane to me. As soon as somebody releases this, they're moving directly towards a very, very passionate new beginning. And I think I said in the beginning of the reading that something's very passionate here. And you wrap it up with the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, that's 100% passion. Like, it's like you're moving right towards it. And the good thing that I really like about this is that there's something that's very, very grounded. Very grounded. There's not a lot of thought and, like, headspace in here. It's very grounded. There's emotion. There's healing. There's passion. There's stability, accountability, morals. Yeah, this is great. This is awesome. You could be getting to know somebody as well. Like, you could be, like, re-getting to know somebody. So you could be dealing with somebody who's coming back around from the past. And it's like you're taking the time to get to know this person. You're not rushing anything. Because, like, these... Sometimes, like, with the Knight of Pentacles, like I said earlier, like, they're the slowest moving knight in the deck, but you're reevaluating your approach to relationships or situationships. So you could be like, I'm going to take my time getting to know this person. I'm not going to rush it. Like, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to really get to know this person before I make a decision to commit. Best advice, King of Wands, passionately going after something, and he's pointing right at the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, I feel like you guys are, you might be holding yourself back a little bit, so there might be a need to harness some of the excitement, but you see somebody coming, but you're trying to be patient, but there's a lot of passion that might kick in. And it's like, you know, like, you're going after what is morally right to you or spiritually aligned with you. You're going after something that's divine. I almost just did, like, the cross. Like, there's, like, with my hands, like, I don't know why I just did that. But there's something, like, very morally, like, and spiritually connected with this. And Strength at the bottom of the deck. So you could be... This person or you could be coming out of a toxic situation or getting yourself away from a situation. You could be holding yourself back. But like I said with the King of Wands, like, this person is passion and fiery energy, but they're not moving. You see what I mean? Like, they're posted up on their little post. Like, they don't really plan on moving. They have their leg kicked up and everything. So somebody could be holding themselves back a little bit. You or the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, there's some... Oh, wow, look at that. Strength with the Devil card right behind it. There could be a very toxic situation, again, with that decision that somebody has to make. And when I say somebody, I mean you or the person that you're dealing with. There's an energy that needs to make a decision. I feel it's a masculine energy that needs to make a decision about a feminine energy because there's some type of toxicity attached to it. Or it's a feminine that needs to make a decision about a masculine because there's toxicity attached to it or codependency attached to it. And when this decision is made to release it, it's like, boom. But it's like somebody's got to hold on. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at what's coming at you. The Tower. It's like you're holding on and something's like stressing you out, and it's like you feel super bound to a situation, but it's like Knight of Cups. You could be receiving a message, again with Eight of Wands, there's communication, it's here, the energy is here, so maybe they're saying like, you know, your advice being the King of Wands is to, you know, get that passion back and basically find that passion to take action. Yeah. Your advice is the King of Wands energy. Charismatic, playful, fiery, passionate. Yeah. You see something coming. Keep the passion going. You're gonna bring, it's coming in. It's like literally bound to happen. Like, this person's coming towards you. They're just not the quickest mover. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Thank you all so much for your support, your love, and I appreciate you all. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon.